Alright, Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders and bishops of Great Millstone that taught me this truth, that rule well. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Paya. And you can see here, right, you had Trump just meet with the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, right? He visits him and brings all, there's a list of like these CEOs that he had brought with him, and with China, the way their system is set up technologically, right? You see, Trump is basically having, mimic that over here in America. Because why bring those technocratic, CEOs, right? You got a list over here. Elon Musk, him for the Neuralink. Jensen, Hughes, the Air Force. Tim Cook, Apple. Larry Fink, BlackRock. We know what that's about. Stephen Schwarzman, Blackstone. Kelly Ortberg, Wyoming, Citigroup, Jane Fraser, keep going. David Solomon, Goldman Sachs. So, you got some people that's behind the scenes, control the shit. Trump is just a front. He's a face, And also you have here, with these retail giants just revealed their surveillance networks, like these different franchise businesses are now changing their stores, setting them up for a digital way of, monitoring people, and then how to pay as well. And you got to understand the CEOs, right, of these businesses as well. So, now I just want to get this real quick. This is in the book, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his evil schemes. Alright, that was in the KJV. In the NLT it says, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Right, so I said that twice. So like it says, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Ignorant devices. Right? Of his devices. And those are his schemes that they're trying to bring out. Because I believe in Sirach it tells you, be not ignorant of anything in a small or great matter. So there's another precept I want to get in the book of Isaiah. Hold on. Isaiah chapter 42. Right? I'm going to start around verse 9. It says, Isaiah 42 and 9, it says, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Alright, so that's what prophesying is. Warning the people, telling them about what's going to come before it happens. Because when things are already happening, then you're not prophesying anymore, because it's happening. Prophesy, in the Latin meaning to say before. So these are new things that we've never seen before. These prophetic events. We're in the making of it, So that's why it's heavy when you see these current events. You filter it in the scriptures. Because we're living in these final major prophetic events. MOTB, Our Temptation, World War III, Jacob's Trouble, and the coming back of our Lord Yahushua, man. It says in NLT, everything I prophesied has come true. And now I will prophesy again. I will tell you the future before it happens. Right? Now it says, sing unto the Lord a new song and his praise from the end of the earth. Ye that go down to the sea and all that is therein, and the isles and inhabitants thereof. So we're singing that new song. You know, it's new in a sense because we never seen this prophecy fully happen. You know, but it's really an old song because the prophets spoke on it thousands of years ago. You see? I want to get another precept real quick. In the book of Isaiah, the 10th chapter, starting at the first verse, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the rights from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. It says that to turn aside the needy from the poor, from judgment, and to take away the rights from the poor of my people. And you see how they're attacking the travel, how people could travel on air, on boats, on train, on the buses, right, within the cities, you know. So they're cracking down on more surveillance even with that, you know. I think I did a lesson on it, especially over there in New York, you know. Because that all links up with you can't buy or sell, you can't you can't travel. You're gonna completely be off the grid. So this is that beast system that they going into. Alright? It says, I'm going to just read this paragraph. It says, according to a report from FinTech magazine, King Charles III used the state opening of Parliament to unveil a series of bills that could profoundly reshape digital services, cybersecurity obligations, and innovation pathways for financial technology firms across the UK. Right? In a speech delivered amid heightened global tensions, the King outlined proposals emphasizing national resilience in an increasingly dangerous and volatile world. Right? So they want more security, cybersecurity, and that. Hey, you ever have something called the Patriot Act when they brought out more cybersecurity when there was a major attack? You know? When there was a major attack during with 9/11. So we'll see if there's another false event that'll occur like that, you know, to have a what? A great reset. You know, lock things down, especially with this little outbreak they've been speaking about going on. You know? So yeah, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices or of his evil schemes. Because these are those like secret councils they've been having. You know? Anyway, with that, I just wanted to bring this out real quick. You know? Because that great reset, hey, remember Carl Schwab was speaking about the fourth industrial revolution. You know, so now with this AI thing going on, man, this surveillance thing is gonna be to a point where you know, they could take away your certain finances just by scanning your face at certain stores soon, right? So it's all step by step, you know. But anyway, with that, Mr. Shalom.